Do you eat snakes? I don't because they're frightening. But do you eat snacks? Yeah, snacks, but not snakes. So pronunciation is very important, right? So just now we talked about fluency, right? You need to be very fluent without any, pauses. People can follow you very easily. However, the first step is to have very clear pronunciation. So today we focus on this. If you want to speak more fluently, then you will have to follow up based on this, based on today's lesson. Pronunciation sounds very, very difficult because we have old habits, right? Old habits which are hard to be removed, right? Changed, yeah, removed. It's hard to change them. However, it doesn't mean it's impossible. Let's make a huge effort. Pronunciation does not include many elements, only 4. Are you happy to hear that?
Yes.
Only 4, all right? The thing is, first of all, we need to have an awareness of our problems in speaking, in pronunciation. Then we need to make steady effort in order to change it. We can make the change happen, but the condition is that we need to work hard. And also enjoy that experience when you change your pronunciation. Unfortunately, it's not working. Anyway, it's not too bad because we don't have many slides today, only 1. Altogether, if you take a look at the booklet, the materials are made by myself. We have only 4 focuses in pronunciation, only 4. The first one is the individual sounds. Individual sounds, part 1. Individual sounds practice, individual. Because first of all, we need to pronounce every single sound clearly. Individual sounds include 2. What are they? Vowels, right? And the other? Consonants. That's right, yes. So, yes, that's the individual sounds. Then we will have consonant clusters. You know cluster? That's part 2. Consonant clusters. Cluster means, yes, more than 2, right? 2 or more than 2 sounds come together. Cluster, so more than 1, just like grey, right? G is a consonant. R is a consonant. Gr. This is a consonant cluster. And the third part is stress and rhythm. Stress and rhythm. Stress. Yes, it's important to pronounce every single sound clearly and precisely, but having them alone does not guarantee very good speaking. Because like you said, I like English, right? I like English. But this is very flat. Very flat. It's not interesting. I like English very much. I do like English. It's very interesting. So you have rhythm and stress in English, which is very different from the Chinese language. And the fourth part, I would say, is very difficult for us because we need to use our lifetime to practice that. That is sounds in connected speech. Connected speech. Have you noticed that? Utterances means sentences, right? Sentences, when you speak. The sentences are made up of single vowels, single consonants, consonant clusters. All sounds need to be combined to make utterances. So there are some rules which govern how they are connected with each other. If we don't know, then your English will always be Chinglish. Yeah? So we need to know the rules, like, for example, instead of for example. Yeah, have you noticed that? For example, yeah, we say student, right? But in British English, it's pronounced student. Yes. Or do you? They would say do you like it? Do you like it? Do you need, right? Yeah. And situation instead of situation, right? Yeah, because there is something new happening when you connect the sounds together. Connect the sounds together. So we need to know them. So let's go through them one by one. The first part is the individual sounds. Individual. Now, let me give you a couple of minutes to go through the vowels part. Here we've got two big blocks. Can you please go through them and make sure that you have got a precise pronunciation for all of them? Off you go. No. Can you? Yes, please. First of all, bird, earth first, then move on. All right? Carry on, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. I very much appreciate your courage and your enthusiasm in trying, because I would like everybody to be active in the class. Thank you very much for that. Would you like me to be honest or nice? Honest. I think, yeah. Okay, honest. I think if I don't look at the handout, then it would be very difficult for me to understand your pronunciation, because it has caused a lot of confusion, because I'm not sure which word you are speaking. All right? If I look at it, okay, I can, yeah, that's maybe slightly different, but okay, that's the word. However, if I don't look at it, then I don't know which word you are pronouncing. So it's not precise. That's the problem. I can give you several examples. The first one, the first vowel, how to pronounce it? Here, today we've got Americans and and Brits, right? Brits is short for British people. Americans pronounce it right? And here it's a long one, so don't pronounce it It's a long one, right? British people pronounce it So make sure it's long. Yeah, it's different from like water, right? Water. Hurt, right? So here it's bird. Or bird, earth, first. Yeah, that's American. Bird. Earth. First. First. Here, I must emphasize that you shouldn't mix them up. Don't mix them up. Yeah, then if you do mix them up, then your English is very strange. It has to be pure.